Assalamualaikum, my dear students. I hope all of you are fine and doing well. So the topic that we will discuss today it is the diseases due to the deficiency of different vitamins. As we have already studied, there are two types of vitamins. The number one type we have fat soluble vitamins, and the second one type we have it is the water soluble vitamins. And basically there are four fat soluble vitamins, and these fat soluble vitamins we have A, D, E, and K vitamins, and the vitamin that are water soluble. Here we have its two types, the vitamin B and C. The B, it is known as the complex vitamin, as it is containing more than 10 types. So now we have a look on the diseases that may cause due to the deficiency of these vitamins. So we will discuss the diseases one by one. The first one we have it is the deficiency of vitamin A. Here we have all the signs of the vitamin A deficiency, that what are the problems maybe happen to the human beings when these vitamins are not in their an adequate amount. The first one, the skin just started to dry, as the dry eyes, because the vitamin A it is very helpful in the proper vision. If we have its deficiency, then it may cause the night blindness. It is the disease in which we cannot see during night. It may also cause the infertility and trouble the conceiving. It is very important for the females as well. On the other hand, if the wound is just created on the human body or the living things, then it is difficult to heal that, because vitamin A helps in the healing of the wounds. Then it also prevents from the acne, and if we have its deficiency, then the acne just started on the face of the human beings and also causes the breakouts. If we have its deficiency, then it may cause the growth or not the proper growth or delayed the growth of the kids, or we can say the living organisms. On the other hand, if we have the vitamin A deficiency, then it causes the throat and the chest infections in the human beings, and that may cause the serious consequences at the end. So we need it in a proper way. Then we have the deficiency of the vitamin D. If the vitamin D is not in a proper way, then what are the symptoms in our body? The first one is our body started or the skin started to get dry. The dryness will be on the body. As it is very important for the bones, when we have its deficiency, then the joints started to pain, and we have the immune impairment. The immune system will also be started to be weak down. Then we also have many digestive problems due to its deficiency. We may feel the fatigue or tiredness. Then we may have the excessive sweating due to its deficiency. We may also gain the weight or becomes the overweight. It also causes the mood to swing, that sometimes it may be happy or sometimes it may be sad or sometimes it may be some awkward condition. So it is very important for the proper mood of the human beings. Then if it is deficient from its proper level, it may cause the high blood pressure in the human body. As it's normal, we have 120 millimeter of mercury to 80 millimeter of mercury, in which 120 is systolic pressure and 80 is the diastolic pressure. Then we have the deficiency of the vitamin K and E. The diseases that may cause due to their deficiency. The symptoms of these diseases we have bruising from bleeding into the skin. This is due to the vitamin K deficiency. The nose started to bleed. There may be the bleeding gums. There may be bleeding in the stomach. There may be the blood in the urine, the blood in the stool. We have the tarry black stool and extremely heavy menstrual bleeding. And if it is present in infants, that may result in the intracranial hemorrhage because of the excessive bleeding. So for the proper stop or the proper functioning of the circulation of the blood in the human body, we needs the vitamin K. If it is not in a proper quantity in the human body, then it may cause all these diseases and that may have the very serious consequences on the human beings. On the other hand, here we have the different diseases that may cause due to the deficiency of the vitamin E. The first one we have due to that there is an increased risk of cardiovascular disease because vitamin E it is very important for the proper blood circulation. If it is deficient, then there we have hemolytic anemia in the children. Hemo mean the blood or the heme, and the lytic mean the lysis or the breakdown. So this type of anemia will be caused in the children. Third one, neurological symptoms, that is impaired coordination and the muscle relaxation. These neurological symptoms will be started in the human beings that have the deficiency of vitamin E. Then there is a risk factor that the fat malabsorption syndrome, the fat malabsorption, the fats that have they're not the proper absorption in the human body. So that's why all these causes may be happen to the living organisms due to the deficiency of vitamin E. Then we have the deficiency of vitamin C. If the vitamin C it is not in a proper quantity, as vitamin C it is the water soluble vitamins, so if we are taking it in excessive amount there will be no harm to the body. If we have its deficiency, then the joints started to swell up and we started to gain the weight. These are the two symptoms or the diseases that may cause due to the deficiency of the vitamin C. Then we have the deficiency of the vitamin B. If we have the vitamin B12, it is present in deficient amount, then there may be the infertility in the human beings, the disease that is known as the hypothyroidism, the problem related to the thyroid. We may gain the depression. There may be cognitive decline, that is the less thinking process, and we have the low energy, or we may have the feeling of fatigue, and we may have the numbness in the hands and in the legs. So this is the disease is caused due to the deficiency of the vitamin B. So this was all about today's lecture. I hope you guys understand, and if you have any queries, you may ask me about that in a comment section and I will get back to you guys soon. For that time, you guys keep learning, and the next topic we will discuss it is the introduction to environmental chemistry. So you guys have a good day and Allah Hafiz.